a rough day, wind all the way, and we did about 24.5 kilometers. And this is the scout camp called Rangeford at the end of Nameeban Lake. And we caught a couple of fish on the way in. Michael's just in the process of frying them up. And basically we've got our camp all set up. There's some buildings here that we can put our stuff in for tonight, keep it out of the weather. And this is basically our last shot at civilization. After this, no more outhouse, no more conveniences of home, so to speak. So we'll have to use our canoe as the table. No more kitchen setup like we have here. So kind of unfortunate that we didn't get the whole story from the start, but anyway, I guess when you have senior moments, you don't see how these things are set up. So anyway, there's a picture, a shot of, we're going in that direction tomorrow morning, and it's a beautiful evening. The lake is very smooth. It wasn't this way this afternoon at all. It was, we had to really watch what we were doing, or we could have been rolled over by some of the waves. So anyway, more later.
So here we are at our lunch stop after the first portage. We spent the last part of the morning finishing up Nameeban, and the sun came out and it was beautiful. Everybody's kind of eating or finishing eating, and then we're done and we can go. And our portage was over there, sort of around the corner, and muckier than Mike and Dad remember it being before. So we already got some muck, so the next quagmire portage, number 2, is going to be kind of horrible, and we're already got feet wet, so it'll be okay, at least for that. I don't know, I'm not looking forward to the hip wading, but it's one way to get clean, I guess.
Okay, we're on a little no-name lake, I guess. We have gone through our ugly wet portage. It was brutal. The next one was kind of, actually the trail was in pretty good shape, but there's a lot of uphill, which wasn't all that terribly much fun either. However, we are just approaching somewhere up there in the middle of the bush, our last portage of the day. And then we'll be hitting Little Crooked Lake, camping there, and then we have 2 more portages tomorrow to get into Trout Lake. I don't know if you can make out Michael and Lynn in the distance, and Elizabeth paddling hard. And I'm just sitting here. So anyway, more later. So it's Thursday morning. We're just in the midst of packing and preparing and waiting for our breakfast to become ready. So we're camped on Little Crooked Lake. We got here a little late yesterday. We had some pretty tough portages. We were kind of beat up a little bit. But anyway, we survived the evening and set up camp. So we see we're fortunate there's a picnic table here. Some guy has a boat here that he keeps, I guess comes in the summer all the time, so that's okay. We're camped all over the place here, tents and stuff, but anyway, it looks like it's a sunny day today. There might be a little bit of a wind coming up, but other than that, we're looking forward to 2 more portages and then more paddling than portaging. Yesterday we portaged more than we paddled, so anyway, off for now.
So here we are. We are on the last portage trail of Six Portages. So this is our 6th portage of the trip. And it was around lunchtime, so we decided that we would stop and eat lunch where Grandpa and Mike have camped before. And a whole bunch of firefighters were here last time too. But we're stopping for lunch. And then we are heading down the trail with our big heavy canoes and packs. And hopefully, Mike right now is scouting out the shorter trail that leads to the beaver dams. And if the water's high enough and we can get through those beaver dams, it'll mean a shorter portage for us. So hopefully that's the case. Everyone's hurting a little bit. Even me.
Well, it's Friday morning, and we're camped right about the middle of Trout Lake. We have we're thinking about 10 kilometers to go to hit Trout Falls, and another couple of kilometers beyond that is where we're camping again. So we're anticipating an easy day. Yesterday and the day before were kind of a little tougher, and we worked really hard, but we're looking for ease and comfort. Elizabeth is already saying, well, maybe we could do this again, but I think she's the only one. Anyway, again, we have our camp kitchen sitting on a canoe. Elizabeth's busy making our lunch, which is, again, totally dehydrated stuff. It's just a matter of boiling some water and away it goes. So this is actually kind of a nice tent spot. We're on a big rock here. We did find enough place to put our camp up and stuff. So everybody's kind of relaxing. We just had our breakfast and considering starting the day. Off for now.
Okay, loosey-goosey, that's a reflector wave paddle. Medium. Okay, are you ready? Okay, hit it! Okay, good, stop. Okay, good. Hello sports fans, this is Moose Rapids or Rooster Tail Rapids, and we plan on running this. Oh, nice! Nice! Okay, just slow medium paddle. Oh, did you come off your seat? Are you? Okay, so we're on Mountainy Lake. This is, it's a beautiful day. You can see the sun is high in the sky, mostly blue sky. So we are heading, I think we're going to go right through this gap here, hang a right, and eventually head down that way. So this morning we got out around 9:30, thereabouts, 9:27. Yesterday, successful day of running some Rooster Tail Rapids in high water with big reflector waves. So we're pretty happy about that. Beautiful evening, rejuvenated this morning. I think everybody's raring to go.
Well, it's lunchtime on Saturday. We're in the camp spot right at the beginning of Nepew Lake. You see there's a grill here and everything else. And it's actually not a bad spot. However, I understand there's bear issues here from time to time. So there's Elizabeth and Michael chewing down and getting over here. There'd be Lynn. And then myself. Ran, 4 sets of rapids today. Water is pretty high, and it was an exciting ride. One set, we hit a big wave, and Elizabeth got a good bath out of that one, and took on some water. But we hit it and managed to stay alive. So it was a good morning, actually, quite exciting. This is always the best part of the trip. It's the most action going on. Now
it's
from
too bad it happened so quick.
Yeah,
and then it's over, and you're at the end.
Yeah, and we portaged 2 brutal days of 6 portages just for that 5-minute experience. Well, maybe it's a little more than 5 minutes. But anyway, now we carry on to Nepew Lake and find our camp spot. So we should hopefully be in camp by 3 o'clock or 3:30 or so. So anyway, off for now. Well, it is 5 o'clock on Saturday, and we pulled into this campground right at the end of Nepew Lake. It's kind of limited with tenting spots and stuff, but for the most part it's not bad. We're looking right out on the lake, the channel running in that direction will take us home, basically into Hayman Lake, and then Big Devil Rapids, Big Portage, and into Devil Lake Campground, the government campground. So it should be looking like a reasonable day tomorrow. We just have most of our tents set up. Here, our camp put together. We're looking to just relax for a little while and make a fire and have a bite to eat and call it a day. Lynn and Elizabeth's tent is up there. Elizabeth, I guess, is in there putting her stuff together. Michael's hammock and my tent, of course. Of course. So, more later.
Your deal.
It is evening around the campfire. We had our supper, washed the dishes, foraged ourselves some wood for the fire, and so we're sitting around relaxing. Elizabeth's playing with the fire. Our tents are all set up. Just waiting for the sun to go down and hit the sack. Tomorrow we're looking for kind of a shorter day, an easier day. We have probably an hour and a half of paddling, and then we have a kilometer-long portage to do, and then we have about another couple of rapids to shoot, and a half an hour of paddling after that. So very early afternoon, we should be in the Devil Lake Campground. We're planning to run Otter Rapids and then drive back to Nemeben Bell Bay to camp for the night, pick up Michael's car, and then we're heading home.
Oh, use the showers. Very important.
Oh yeah,
Using
the showers. There's actually a bathroom there and stuff. So that should be practically a novelty for us. Anyway, more later.